It's before the Listerine show. How you doing this morning? Well, now I've drunk a cup of Pepsi around this motherfucker. Yeah. Brushed them gums. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Now that the zombies of YouTube and TikTok, there might have to be some more straightening around here, man. Some more straightening around here. It seems like the zombies of TikTok and the zombies of YouTube don't like the word black. Shit. Zombies come around. Rawr, we're not black. We're not black. So I don't know. I think Tariq and the Aboriginals on the same spiritual guidance. Like, hey, I mean, some weird shit. They're spiritually together a little bit. Just a little bit. I just heard a show today, and Tariq Nashed was like, hey, shit. We are FBA, Foundational Black American. And that is a Pacific group of lineage. And he really said the word black opens up the door for foreigners. I said, wow, Tariq, you going in. We FBA. We are not black. Wow. That's very interesting for you, YouTube and TikTok zombies and shit, As soon as y'all hear the word black, I'll be like, rah, rah. So now, since I heard Tariq's show today, and he was talking about FBA is a very narrow spectrum, and you can't get in through the word black no more. Like, we ain't want to be black. You could be black and be Haitian, nigga. He said, shit, you could be a Mexican black nigga. He said, we ain't black around here. He said, we FBA. I said, that's what I'm talking about. And that's how I feel about black, man. It's coming from the head honcho around here. The spiritual guidance, man. Shit. He said, we are FBA. We ain't black. I said, damn. I like that, Tariq. I like that, Tariq. Okay, then, Tariq. He said, because black lets anybody in, just like Tonto, nigga. Nigga, we got white motherfucking politician women around here. I think her name's Susan something. I forget her tall ass white short hair name. Talking about she an Indian tribe. We got Mongo Mariko out here. Fucking Hispanic and Mongo around this motherfucker talking about he's the chief of the Cherokee and shit. We got Hispanic Sanchez, Hispanic, and we got Hispanic motherfucking Hitler around this motherfucker. Talking about they the leader of the Sasquatch and the Cherokee. Like, look, man, there's just too many open doors around this bitch. Copper Draco, salute. Poison Peace, salute. Copper Draco, our boy, man, because he got me eliminated on his channel. You might want to hit him up, say, hey, man, come, because he won't let me challenge you. Ron, FBA Ron, he be hating on motherfucking Tariq. Now he changed his name to Blacks. We're the Blocks. The Blacks. Like, damn, FBA Ron. You don't like FBA, so you gonna say you the Blocks. Tariq done closed that door for the Blacks. The Blocks with an X. And the Blacks with a CK. And if I was around some Crips, the Blacks with a CC. I'm gonna give it into a whole variety of it. Tariq Nashed said the Blacks with the X. BLAX, the Blacks. He said, we're not the blacks. He said, we're not the blacks with a CK, you know. And if it was around some Crips, we're not the blacks with the BLACC. We're FBA. We could be foundational blacks American. We could be foundational black with a CK America, or we could be black with a CC America. Put the foundational and the American around the black, and we good. Just don't call us the blacks. I said, that's pretty cool, man. I swear Ron a bozo, man. That nigga is a fucking bozo, bro. And I see it. There's a lot of fucking Indians like that. And there's a lot of fucking newcomer FBA like that. Just start making up shit like, hey, we're not FBA, we're the blacks. So I'm just happy that Tariq Nashed opened up the door. And he said indigenous. Ooh. He said indigenous is a whole different subject. I hope Ad Powers motherfucking sleepy hollow ass wake up and do a show on this shit. That nigga be going to sleep at like 10:30 every night, bro. I know that nigga wake up with the Gargamel grumpy voice. Like, I know when he wake up, he got like a 70-year-old Gargamel voice, like Grumpy and Gargamel. Like, I'm Ad Power. I brush my teeth before I go down. Wake your fucking Gargamel breath ass up and do a show on this shit. I swear to God. And then he said, Tariq Nashed said, we're not the blacks and shit. He said an indigenous, he separated indigenous and the FBA all day. But he did not separate the aboriginal. Like I said, damn. I said, okay then, my nigga. Okay then, my FBA-er. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be an heir to the land, an FBA-er. Yes, I am an FBA-er. I'm an heir to FBA. I'm an FBA-er around here. I'm an heir to that shit. So I'm an FBA-er. But anyway, he said the Aboriginals. He said, no, we're Aboriginal and just a few slaves. Bro, I like Tariq Nashed, bro. The slave cast is getting smaller and smaller. That shit started from 20,000 like 2 years ago. Like, yeah, like he put a Pacific number, like 20 to 50,000 came over here. Like last year it went down to 10,000. Yesterday, last night, that shit went down to like 1,800. I like that, man. You just gotta milk people in, bro. Just like, God damn. I swear to God, when I first heard Tariq, he never said all of us came from Africa. He said, look, like 50,000 of us came from that motherfucker. Last year, he said, hey, man, shit, 10,000 came from that. Like last night, like, man, I think maybe 1,800, maybe 900. I mean, I like that, my nigga. I like how you gotta open up people's brain. You just gotta keep shortening up the numbers sometimes, man. I like that. But then he threw Aboriginal in there. So I'm just listening to my spiritual guidance, man. He's not my leader. He's a spiritual guider of the FBAers. Yeah, I'm FBA. I'm an FBAer. You know what I'm saying? So if I belong to the FBAs, I'm not an FBAite. I'm an FBAer. You know, that's all I can say. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. What's the etymology of found? I don't know. I don't know. If I could have a guess of where found came from, it might have to have a re in front of it because it's again, you did something again, like when you found something, you retrieve something. So it's like probably 2 words when you find something because that's the action that happens second. So when you say etymology, I'm thinking of root words. I don't know where found came from. Shit. That shit don't come from Latin or Greek. That shit come from like some modern shit, like probably German or fucking French, old French or something. I'm not gonna even say that. If I could guess found, if it ain't a romance word, that should come from English, bro. That should come from Middle English, bro. have no. That's just my opinion. No, copy and paste the word, homie. Copy and paste. But anyway, I like what Tariq Nashed is doing. He's low key leaving slavery alone. It's getting smaller and smaller. Less FBA is coming from a slave boat. Less and less FBAers are coming from the slave boat. Less and less heirs. The heirs. I like that. FBA Ron talking about all FBA come from plantations. Look, FBA Ron. Sound like you from fucking England somewhere calling us the blacks with an X and shit. We're the BLAX. We're not the bricks or the blacks, motherfucker. We the FBAers, niggas. I don't like that shit. And salute, Junebug. Yeah, I don't got my computer right now. That's all I just want to brag about, man. It's just funny, man. I just remember a couple years ago, Tariq Nashed ain't ever always been with slavery. He ain't ever went against it. Yeah, hey, man. I think them numbers, all he always said, them numbers is a little weird. I think the most he ever put us to Africa is 100,000. Like 100,000 came over here. Then 3 years ago, 50,000. And a year ago, 10,000. Then I heard him last night. Like, only a few of us came over here. So, okay, I just put my estimation of few is maybe, okay, 1,800 to 2,000. All right, cool. All right. 2 years from now, like POWs. I just like his fucking strategy and his longevity of rearranging the thought process of fucking who we are. Shit, I like that. He was going in on that show last night, bro. He really was going. He was sounding like a fucking king around here. Like, look, I'm getting sick and tired of just being FBA to FBA, nigga. We turned it into FBA, bitch. We aboriginal hope. Okay, then, Tariq. Okay, then he really was going in with this bitch. Yeah, I want to hear what FBA Ron got to say. Like, yeah, we're the blocks. I'd like to see that shit. I'd like to see Chief Holiday and all them weirdos and Mama say and shit. Like, I don't like black. FBAers are allowed to say it too. We don't like black too, niggas. You know? When the spiritual guidance of Tariq Nashed, because he is not my leader, he's just a FBA spiritual guider. He just has the ministries of FBA, bro. I can't knock it. He's the minister. He is not the leader. He is not the prime minister. He's just one of the spiritual advisors of FBA lineage. So one of our spiritual guides of FBA, Tariq Nashed, got the spirit of the Holy Ghost in him. He said, we ain't black, bitch. He said, black open up the door for motherfucking, goddamn it, Middle Easterners. I said, damn, he was really going in last night or yesterday. I said, shit. Like, shit. Like African American, fuck African American. The Middle Eastern could be black and African American. He was going in. I like that shit. Ron cooked Unc real bad on Sunday the show. He's still slow, guys. Give him about a year to get right. No, Ron is trying to come from respect. He's an agent, bro. He's NOI. Everybody that comes from the NOI, I mean directly from the NOI, man, you just gotta watch them, bro. They just NOIers, bro. That's the best I can tell you. NOIers, bro. He's just from the NOIs. He's a Pan-African. The only thing I don't like about him, he went against he's always sneaked this into Tariq Nashed. He's always like, Tariq Nashed doing this. I'd have did this. I'd have did that. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Then he always tried to change the name of FBA to NBA. Uh, Tariq Nasheed wasn't the first to say FBA. That was some old dude, Dr. Clyde Anderson or some shit. He was like, NBA, that's what Tariq got it from. So I'm going to change my shit up to blacks. Tariq put a motherfucking nail in the coffin with that shit. Like, bitch, we ain't black, ho. We foundational black American, motherfucker. We ain't using black as a noun. We're using it in its proper form, which is an adjective. Because foundational is an adverb. Any word that ends in AL or LLY turns into an adverb. So foundational is the adverb. Black is the adjective. And America is the noun. So it is in its proper universal harmony of grammar. Black never was in universal harmony because it started off as an adjective and then it got a connotative meaning of a political status. I don't know, June. I don't know if the word comes from Greek. I don't know if found could be come from Greek. I ain't saying it don't. I just think the Greek root word, I don't know. I just don't see Greek. The word found, damn, when you say the word found, I'm thinking, what would you say? Like found would mean like accept. Like now you have it. Like I accept this or septic tank. Or like it's a sept or a cess, like a recess, like when you're sitting on something, like a succession. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain words that you have to put there. So when I'm saying that set, like a reception or acception or a septic tank, you're gonna have to put recept in front of it. Like if you found something, you reacquired it. Yep. Act, you know what I'm saying? Like AC is the root word. Like yeah, you acquired it or something. You're in control of it. So when you found something, that's an English word. That's some Germanic shit for real. That's some Grimes brother word that don't go in harmony. It's just too. That's why I try to say when you know language is like when you get to the root of it, that just don't seem like a Greek root word, bro. I swear it don't. To me, that just don't seem like a root word. That's just my opinion of it. Nigga, fuck Aboriginal power, man. That nigga Aboriginal power think you the shit, man. Fuck that nigga. Did you brush your teeth before you come up here? Did you brush your teeth, my nigga? Because I got to give you credit, man. I heard Tariq Nasheed last night. Make sure you brush your teeth and got you some nice. You drunk you some coffee, my nigga. No, I'm about to leave, bro. Why don't you go live? I wanted to go live for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and get back on your shit. I'm dropping it right now. I don't know how to do this weird shit, man. All right, shit. Nah, iPower, you wanted something? No, he said that show last night. I just don't got my computer up. He was like, "We're not black." He said that shit. I said, "Wow, Tariq." But he said he separated America and indigenous. I mean, black and indigenous. He separated it. Like, look, indigenous is a separate conversation. He didn't go against it. He just separated it. But he united aboriginal in the same paragraph. He said, "We are aboriginal to America." And he seemed like he made the slave story. He seemed like there was, I think the numbers he was putting there was maybe 18 to 2,000 came. Because it's like a very few of us came. I said, damn. I said, damn, that power on to something, my nigga. Salute to you, bro. Did you make sure you brushed your teeth, man? You good, man?
Man, I've been up since motherfucking 0 o'clock, my nigga. I'm on my third backwood. You niggas just getting up, bro.
You right, man. Yeah, you can tell you up. Yeah, you can tell
Yeah,
you
I'm
went to
wide
sleep at
awake,
like
bro, man.
11:30.
Yeah, I had to drive out here to Union because I picked up a job yesterday. Somebody needed me to come change their AC unit, so about to go change that in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, when you going live?
I might go live later on. I was live last night on TikTok though, so we got one
Yeah, you
in
did
over
some
there.
bullshit.
Huh?
You did. You left us stranded over there. I spoke to him. He showed you was live. But we were like, damn, this nigga just left us over there.
Yeah, nigga, fuck y'all.
I swear, you know. Well, I just want
Hold
to give you
on.
your credit, though, man. Tariq Nashed is sort of understanding that FBA has a. I can't say he's understanding now, but the word seemed like it's aligning with the Aboriginals.
Yeah. It seemed like he's understanding what's going on. The people was already here before. I heard Corey Holcombs the other day talking about it. I'm gonna get into that probably later on today too. Uh, but they were just like, you know what I mean? We ain't come from Africa, and I love that word tether. They were just talking about the whole movement and delineation. They was like, and black people being here. You know what I'm saying? So um, we just gonna keep putting out the knowledge as we see it, man. We gotta connect the bridges to your family, man. If you got some knowledge that you know the people ain't got, and you see that they ain't got it, give it to them. It's that simple.
Yeah, I just can't believe that because he don't like to be called the leader. Well, just Tariq Nasheed really went against Black in that show last night. Like, look, Black
I didn't get
opened
to
up.
watch it. I didn't get to watch it. So what was he talking about?
He just went in, bro. Like,
On his YouTube channel,
yeah.
live. It was a live.
Nah, it was a. I can go in it right now on phone 1 second. I'll give you the show and everything. Well, I just watched it. Like, what the?
Yeah, I bet he was going in. Tariq know what's up, man. He be listening in. He done shouted me out a gang of times on his YouTube channels. So I know he watches the channel because he shouted. I've never even told Tariq about my YouTube channel or nothing. He was like, hey, go check out the brother Aboriginal Power YouTube channel. You feel me? So the nigga be listening. Trust me. Niggas be
I ain't
listening.
saying he don't. I just know he gave the word Aboriginal way more credit than any other word except for FBA. He was like, fuck Black, fuck. He ain't say fuck Indigenous. He didn't disrespect Indigenous. He just said that's a separate conversation. But he went in on Black, bro. I've never seen him do that before. I said, wow. You know how he'll start making jokes about Indian, how he'll really separate Indian. Like, look, man, that Indian, he'll go in, but be having jokes. Now he really went
You
in
ain't
on
got
that
no
word
choice
Black.
but to connect Black to Aboriginal. If you really doing your research, you got to connect it.
I'm talking about as a separate lineage. He's saying that Black opens up the door for foreigners, just like African American.
That's
You know
what
what
I've
I'm
been.
saying?
That's what I've
Yeah.
been saying. Root words. All the terms open up the door for foreigners. That's why we protecting and gatekeeping them. But if people getting to the point where they don't want to protect them, then we got to throw them all away. It ain't no point to protect the half of the building. You feel me?
Yeah, I just ain't never seen him go in on the word black like that. I just ain't
What's
there
the
like,
name? What's the name of the video though?
I thought I just gave it to you. The word foundational have people shook.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna listen to that. The word foundational got the people shit. Yeah,
Yeah, you gonna like that, bro. Yeah, because he like wait, as soon as he start dissing black and he said indigenous is a separate term, he said we are aboriginal. I said, oh shit. I said, okay. I said, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
we most certainly Aboriginal, when we the really the only Aboriginal people to the United States. If
I
you
know
really
his
want,
verbiage is leaning more towards aboriginal than anything, and I've been listening, but
I told
sometimes
y'all,
I be
Aboriginal is the final boss for all process, even for Pan Africans. If they really got to the bottom of it, they'd be like, damn, we Aboriginal to Africa. You feel me? Say that's the ultimate game for all consciousness. They'll get there eventually, but they still 100 years behind. Africans just now joining Pan African movements. The Pan African movement came out in 1920, man.
I thought he broke a little bit of that down though. He was a little bit going in though, in my opinion of he was going in on everything except for FBA, and he said that's connected to Aboriginal. That's like what the message I got out of
That's what I've been pushing too, right? Right or wrong.
it. Yeah.
I've been
I
pushing
gotta
that
say.
mission for almost a decade now, fam. And I've been going hard against immigrants and connecting the FBA since that became a popular term within the last 7 years. You feel me? So I'm just glad a lot of people waking up and I can see it. I was listening to the brother Black Alpha like a year and a half ago. He used to use African freedmen a lot. You go listen to Black Alpha right now. He's talking about nigga, we ain't African, we Aboriginal.
Yeah, I've been here. Yeah, I'm just like I've never
So
heard
as
Tariq
long as you
Nasheed
stand
go
on your
in.
aboriginality, I feel like I did a day's worth of work. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you. I just giving
Cause
you
I was
credit,
going on
man.
a lot of platforms pushing this aboriginal shit, bro. I'm talking about a lot of platforms for a lot of years, bro.
Now I know. Shit, who you telling?
And so I
And
kind
I
of
see
took
you
it. I
stay
kind of
number
chilled on
two.
going to other people's platforms, but I'm about to get back at it though and start making my rounds to people's platforms.
And I done seen you really stay humble when you try to keep to your message. Like, look, man, all these names is like wait what they is. But I've seen a lot of people in your group, outside your group, hating that word Aboriginal, where you didn't even really fall for the trap too much. If you feel what I'm
Nah,
saying.
a lot of people got mad, start arguing with the terms, not realizing the terms is applied to your people though.
Well, I've seen a lot of people start sneak dissing Aboriginal, but you stay to your guns. Like, look, I ain't gonna fall for y'all bullshit. I'm gonna do me. I never
Listen,
understood it
only people diss
sometimes. I used to get
Aboriginal.
mad.
They're not dissing Aboriginals. They really just dissing me. That's what you got to say. They just really they be scared. You feel what I'm saying? So they have blanketed and say, "Oh, Aboriginals." You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
all that is. They really just don't like me. Just like when people say FBA, they don't really say that because there's 40 million of us, 50 million of us. They really just saying forget Tariq Nasheed. You see what I'm saying? So
that's real.
and that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be hating. And it'll usually be nobodies that haven't got no merit, that nobody knows, nobody listen to. You know what I mean? You just gotta ignore them type of people, man.
Now I'm trying to say you stuck to your guns and like everybody fall off and the trolls will get the best of them. But you never really let
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
trolls get
yeah.
the
We'll
best of
pop it
you on
now.
that
We'll
shit.
pop it.
You really stuck to your guns. Like, look, I ain't gonna start hating on you Indians because y'all hating on me. I ain't gonna start hating on such and such and such and such. You just stuck to your guns. Like, look, all them names is under the Aboriginal banner.
It just is. I'm sorry. All of it. Indian, Negro, black, colored. Now what?
You made me change my philosophy because I was all more or nothing. Then I had to really listen to what I'm saying and said, damn, this nigga right.
I
Even
ain't
though he
gonna
don't
lie.
like the
I
word
hate it
more,
when
they
you was
all
in
still
your
social constructs.
I hate it when you was just in your more or nothing phase, bro. That shit used to burn me the fuck up, bro. Cause it's like, bro, you're saying that you're black too. You just using another word for it. Pretty much another language, nigga. It's all the same, man. It's all the
Construct.
same.
I always gave you your credit on that.
But only thing is, people be like, "Hey, you do be going at the Indians." No, it be these over Indians going at black. I still got to protect the lineage, and that's still part of the lineage. I protect the lineage all the way around. If somebody was a disrespect Indian, I would go to do the same thing. Motherfucker disrespect black, Negro, color, Aboriginal. I'm on their ass.
I'll never forget what Wolf said the other day ago. He finally to me, because I don't have nothing against him. He just agitate a lot, but he said some of the greatest shit that we don't have nothing against Indians. They just fall in, they too native Indian, if that's the right word.
They
Yeah.
overly Indian.
Native Indian.
Yeah, when these Indians, they just go straight Native American mode when they get over Indian. When they get too Indian, they just go straight Native American.
I hate that shit, man. You know, you hated me being more. I used to hate hearing these motherfucking Indians just go straight native. I'm like, hey,
Bro, I
I
hate
gotta
it
respect
too,
that.
bro. Especially like niggas like Ling Ling, Wild Savage. Man, these niggas be overly Indian, like Native American out, wearing war bonnets, putting paint on their face, all kind of dumb shit. Real Indians didn't do that. Real Indians wore jewelry. They wore pants, hoodies. They built cities. You feel me? They didn't do all that goofy shit.
And the history is there too. Now, I ain't trying to say most Indians and blacks should just fall right into the Tartarian Moorish dynasty, but the history is there that Indians wasn't in the woods on that native shit. And there's history there that all blacks didn't come from the fucking plantation. So you
Man,
right, man. We gotta start connecting that
if
shit.
Europe was already buildings and shit, and they said the Native American had greater cities than them, well, then what the fuck do you think they had? The mud huts? No, nigga, they had buildings. They had real buildings, bro. That's what I'm
And that's
saying.
another.
Anytime I hear a nigga Indian, I'm listening to him, and you ain't talking about the buildings that you built, the cities, the apartments, the civic centers. You know what I mean? I know you on some Native American shit, flat out.
I see you be trying. And sometimes I'll be underestimating your indigenous encyclopedia, but that shit a beast though, bro. Because it
It's
takes you.
unstoppable. It's really unstoppable. I've been put.
I ain't gonna
No,
say
that's
that, but
why
it's
you
beast
never heard
mode, bro.
no
It's
Pan
beast mode.
African debunk that book in the 8 years that we've been pushing that and teaching out of that book. You feel me? Not one Pan African can debunk it. Nobody. That's like the golden gun when it comes to like James Bond and shit, nigga. That's the golden gun, my nigga.
I gotta agree with you, man. That yeah, I see when like, and it be having them fucking. I ain't saying white scholars, but they be having scholars that go against the modern scholarship.
Have the
Damn,
sources right there, and then
yeah,
you just line
right
it up
there.
with some other sources, some university sites, some other primaries, and then you just beat a nigga, bro, with the information when it comes to what we contributed to the world. You see what I'm saying? Because the main emphasis of the book is the contributions to the world. You know what I'm saying? I found a hoodie, like literally a hoodie, bro. Like I wear hoodies all winter. They found the hoodie in North America 19,000 years old, bro.
Hey, that's a lot. Ain't not.
You know,
I just know we connected the cotton.
so what I'm saying is niggas be wearing feathers and all that dumb shit. That ain't even the oldest type of clothing found here. The oldest type of clothing is a hoodie. So when you see the young black men, Negro men running around with hoodies, they doing some of the most aboriginal shit, wearing some of the most aboriginal shit you can find. Bars.
No, I get exactly what you're doing now. Like, yeah, I see you. We was around here in some modern clothes, and there's proof of it according to the archaeology and the stuff that was found here by them, and it goes against the common shit that everything comes from Africa and Europe. I get exactly what you're saying.
Think about it, bro. They found trousers. You know what trousers is?
What you're saying? Yeah,
Yeah, they found
that book,
trousers
motherfucker.
in North America pre-contact. That means niggas was wearing hoodies, in trousers. If you don't know what trousers is, those are pants. My nigga, breeches. So they was wearing hoodies and pants thousands of years ago, my nigga.
Now I feel you. When I look at that caste system in Mexico, they be talking about people who was in the 16 and 1700s around here, like you said, that was, I'm calling them aboriginal, but they had different names on the castes and things. They had trousers on, like you said. All the men had some type of trousers on. This is back in, yeah, it's just a different history, and I'm glad that shit, we sticking to our guns, man.
Yeah, you go down there to Mexico and them Olmec writings and you read about Kuku Khan, right? Which is an actual man, meaning the priest, the one who brings information. They got him depicted as a dark-skinned black dude with a black and gray beard, bald head, wearing some nice pants with some cheetah print, with a little cheetah print cape and a big ass cane with a spear at the tip of it, motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah, and I went over to this dude, Marvelous Minds, whatever, a Mexican's channel. I didn't even know it was a Mexican's channel. I just seen the Omex sign over there. So when I seen it was a gangbanger from the West Coast, as soon as I went over there, yeah, I didn't even know who the hell he was for real. So I went out because I just was looking on YouTube for something to look at. But when I went over there, he started calling us Morenos. So I just had to say something clever because I was the only black in there. This is a Southern channel, a Southern California channel. So I said, "Hey, are you part black or part Moreno? Because that Omec head is Moreno." This motherfucker said, "Yeah."
Oh, you talking about
the truth,
the
man.
dude? You talking about the bald headed dude from Cali, Marvelous what? What's his name? Marvelous. I think I ran into dude too on TikTok when I was on some West Coast niggas channels.
Yeah, all of them know him. He like the one of the West Coasters. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
I
you have
think I
Omec
ran into
head.
him when I was on the Viral Way podcast when I pulled up on their ass and I seen the Mexican on there and I had to come check his ass. Like, nigga, your ass is an Asian. Your peoples wasn't even in California in the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s. Facts.
I feel you. I just think a lot of people, especially 90% of Mexico, know we been here.
It's
That's just
documented.
the
It's
point. Yeah.
documented. The oldest writings, the oldest murals, the oldest records that's in Mexico, South America, and shit like that depict my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Negroes, blacks, Negro
Yeah,
de
that's
Terra. Matter of fact, that's where the term Negro de Terra was first coined. It was in Brazil, bro.
I'm swearing you gotta start looking up Negro Point and Cap Negro. That's gonna go with your Negro the
Listen,
Terror.
we are the Cap Negroes and the Negro de Terra. The black,
I
the
would like
black,
to say that this is Negro the Terror land and the cap is up at the top.
and Cap means the port. So we the black porters.
Of the Negro land. That's deep though, man.
Yeah, this shit get deep, but yeah, man, I be wanting to jump on Tariq Nasheed lives and shit, but that nigga go live 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning, gang.
I swear.
I be fucking snoring, dude. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I be out of it. Nigga,
I
I
think
don't about 3 o'clock. I'll be sometimes out of it for hours. I might wake up at 3 o'clock again. You feel me? I'll be gone, bro.
I think maybe in 6 months to a year, I think FBAs be ready for you.
Listen, we all FBA. Your family FBA. All of us American Indians are FBAs. It's like
No, I'm
saying
talking about
so-called.
90% of FBAs.
It's like saying so-called Black Americans. The only thing is, it's like adding the Aboriginal when you say foundational. You see what I'm saying? It's like just adding the Aboriginal to it down there.
I'm
Because
talking about
foundational is the first part that's of the system or whatever that's being laid down. Foundational means the first, the beginning, the bottom, the root. You see what I'm saying? And aboriginal means first. It's down there the same word.
what I'm saying is I don't think you could just talk black people into something in 6 months. I think you gotta play with their brain a little bit, pause, open them up to a different situation, but still say that you slaves and slowly ease them out of the fakeness. Slowly ease them out the darkness.
Yeah, they just got to get rid of that slave jargon talk, and it's a word that they can substitute that still implies the same condition, and you can just say POWs, and that also implied that we never relinquished. We fought. You got in order to be a POW, which is a prisoner of war. You got to be warriors. You feel what I'm saying? So that gets rid of that whole victim mentality. You see what I'm saying? But it still implies the same conditioning.
Man, you
See,
gotta watch that show, man. He hit on it, man, and I think that's what triggered him. Because I've never really seen Tariq Nasheed trigger, but he really went in. But you know, he keeps he keeps his demeanor, but he got triggered off that we victims as shit. Like, I'm sick and tired of y'all playing us as victims. That's what the black is. The black was the victims, man. Yeah, he really went in, bro. I like this show, bro. I went live as soon as I ain't even watch it all. As soon as he said that word aboriginal, I said, "Oh man, yeah, I got to go live over this. Yeah, we ain't the blacks no more." That's the victim word, bro.
man, we all that, bro. That's what you got to understand. We've been all that, but ultimately, we getting into our, you know, what I mean, what we want to be called and what we was never called on records, which is the Aboriginals of America, bro. We never been called that on record. We need that on
But
record.
just my opinion of it, the way Tariq Nasheed and that system been going, you got to ease them people out of slavery and out of that victim mentality. And you see
Yeah,
he doing a decent job at it. And I think you're right, man. As soon as he start going to that shit and say POWs, I see that now. I'm glad you said that. That might be his next move in a couple months. Just ease that we POWs or something straight from America, because he's trying to get the right verbiage to kick everything but America up out of it, bro. I see it. Like, he's trying to say this shit is aboriginal to America, but it's hard to get away from slavery, man. That's an impossible task, bro.
well, the only way is to slide it in like you was a warrior. You feel me? POW. Cause we was, bro. We never ran. We never fled. We stayed there and fought, bro, and still to this day. You feel me? So the POW is the system that they applied. And that's what really happened. Later on, they changed it to call it slavery.
I'm just seeing more and more in the last 3 months, Tariq Nasheed and, you know, like you say, Alpha Male, but I really don't watch him too much, but a couple FBA channels, they've been really distancing themselves from Africa and the victim mentality. And when you watch this show, if you do watch it, bro, he speak on that victim mentality, bro. That's what really ticked him off, I think. Like, I'm tired of this victim mentality.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen
Okay.
to it for sure. I'm about to listen to it. I'm about to get in here and go start on this little motherfucking shit, so I ain't gonna be here all goddamn day.
Yeah.
Man, I
I
gotta go
wish I
take
had
it.
my computer,
I
bro. I
gotta go
play that
take
shit.
this. I gotta go take a whole AC unit out. I gotta install a new one. Probably run new duct work.
Oh, yeah, you
Shit.
gonna have to get it in.
Yeah, look something like you feel me. Once one day I did like 4 in 1 day, bro. I was on a
Yeah.
grind that day. I was on a grind that day. That's why I was just starting up my little business, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I don't like working for nobody, man. You got to get you a trade, get you a skill, get you a craft, and work for your damn self, man. That's what the point is about getting a trade school, going to trade school. You trade in that time and effort for a skill to not work for a damn somebody else. That was the trade.
No, and I'm starting to see that shit too, though, man. The flood doors are open. The information is opening, or maybe we're learning more. Because that's what I'm into right now, and my people telling me, like, go ahead and get into that heavy machinery, which it'll take you 3 months to get your certificate, but in 2 years you can have your associate's degree. But inside them 2 years, you can start getting government grants.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right though. Fuck yeah, shit. And I think all the inner city people the doors are opening for us to get city grants, if that's the right way, or get the stuff we supposed to get, except for just being a fucking employee.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's all about, bro. Tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'll holler at you, man. I'll bust one down later on. This shit, tap in.
Man, thanks for the support, man. Yeah, you gonna like this show, bro. You gonna feel this show. I swear you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
feel
about to
this show,
watch
bro.
it right now, literally while I'm working on this shit. Shit.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Thanks for
one.
supporting, though, my brother.
All the time, brother.
Keep that grown man up. Yeah, sometimes you gotta go out here and be a grown man and TCB around this motherfucker, my nigga. Take care of your business. But yeah, I probably got 10 minutes left. I was just happy, really. You know, I just see people's movements and it looked like just shit. Ugh. I just can't believe Tariq Nashed is talking about the word black is a victimhood word. That's every time I talk about that black is victimhood. And you're like, nah, FBA talk about more than victim, talk about the inventions and everything. I'm like, damn, he really went in. Shit. Like, okay then. I said, okay then. But yeah, I don't got too much more to talk about, man. I probably got like 5-10 more minutes, man. I just feel that the vibrations, I don't know if it's hitting the streets like that quick, but it's dominating the airwaves and laws right now in America is not for the immigrant 100%. It seemed like there's some equity or equality going around America. That's the best I can say right there. Salute, sunshine. Hope you're doing all right, beautiful. You know, because I don't give a fuck about foreigners. You know, I don't really give a fuck about them niggas. I give a fuck about the foreigners in charge. And I don't give a fuck about the foreigners in charge. I give a fuck about the foreigners that's in charge of the foreigners that's in charge. And I don't give a fuck about the foreigners that's in charge of the foreigners that's in charge. I'm more scared of the foreigners that's in charge of the foreigners that's in charge as the foreigners that's in charge. The motherfuckers I'm scared of ain't even fucking President Trump and Putin and all them motherfuckers. It's the corporation motherfucking board. I'm more scared of the board of the fucking corporations than anybody. Give a fuck about these foreigners? Shit. If them corporations will open up the doors and give all niggas some money and give them their equity, we wouldn't give a fuck what these foreigners did. As long as you ain't come in our area and do shit, we wouldn't give a fuck. Nigga. And that's the problem, nigga. All we want is some equity or equality around here. And we wouldn't be complaining about it. We wouldn't give a fuck, nigga. Shit, and I'm seeing that's where America going, and I don't know if that's the whole thing, but it looked like there's about to be some equality and some equity going on around this motherfucker. But they're trying to divide the Americans versus the foreigners. Like, look, man, half of us motherfucking Americans don't give a fuck about you foreigners unless it comes to our money. We don't give a fuck. You can have our bitch for real. And fuck that whole nigga. We'll get another American woman. We start messing with our money, that's when we start motherfucking getting mad. And we're starting to see that everything is getting exposed, that the black and the white and so-called Mexican ain't getting the jobs they supposed to get. And the Europeans come in and take all the white people jobs. The Haitians and the Africans come in and take a lot of the black people jobs. And the fucking Venezuelans and the Spanish people come in here and take all the Mexican jobs and shit. Shit. I don't like that shit. I don't think it's just a black thing. I think everybody that's been in America since the Civil War is out of equality and equity. If your family been around this bitch since the Civil War, my nigga, and we know that all Mexicans been around this bitch since the Civil War. We know that all hillbillies been around this bitch since the war. Now the Mexicans might have only been in California and in Texas. They've been around this bitch, and we know the niggas have. I just want my equity around this bitch. Yes, blacks are the foundation of America. No, Mexicans are not the foundation of America. But they're indigenous and aboriginal to America. I don't know what part. I think Mexico and all the southern states, they've been there. And we know whites, I'm not calling them foundational. They sprung from the soil here. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm not gonna call them what we are. They're not foundational white Americans. They're just soul around this motherfucker. Best I can tell you, shit. God damn it. Tariq Nashed did some shit earlier. I just hope that a whole bunch of niggas and young niggas get jobs. I hope a whole bunch of white people, I don't give a fuck if you don't like black people. Get your ass a job and you ain't gonna have to worry about black people. You're gonna worry about that big ass titty white girl with the flat booty. You're gonna be able to pay for her to get some fucking Brazilian butt job and everybody gonna live happy. That's the problem. Everybody worried about black and white folks. Black folks worried about white folks who don't got no money. Shit. Damn it. These white men was happy when they was buying their white women titties. We're gonna buy our wives some titties. All the white society was happy. The black society was happy when the girls would go over to Brazil and buy some titties and they men would buy some titties and ass. They fucking around with the titty and ass money around this motherfucker, man. Shit, they mess around with FBA titty and ass money. I swear to God, I'm tired of that shit. Shit. You think you need a Brazilian butt lift, sunshine? I bet you the first man to make a Brazilian 2 inches, that motherfucker gonna be a trillionaire. Like, here, you come down here, I'll take your shit from 4 inches to 6. I'll take your shit from 6 inches to 8. I'll take your shit from 8 inches to 10. That motherfucker gonna be a millionaire. Where the Brazilian inches at? I know women like, please come up with some Brazilian inches around this motherfucker. You think some men need some Brazilian inches around this motherfucker? She said she a 5'2". Nothing but a wonderful. I bet you just goddamn, just 5'2". I'm not gonna even get like that. Just 5'2", just the ultimate respect. Jesus. That's just ultimate woman for a grown man. Just damn, just nothing but a sledgehammer. You're used to a sledgehammer. That's all I can say. You little short girls just used to the sledgehammer. You ain't said nothing. We like the sledgehammer. But anyway. I'm just asking you, Sunshine. Do you think there need to be some Brazilian inches for men? Especially for women that have had like 3 or 4 kids? They should go to Brazil and just make some Brazilian inches, just for some men that they just think need to have like 10 inches. Just here, just make some inches. That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking, Sunshine. Do you think some men need some Brazilian inches around this motherfucker? I be hearing girls complain about that shit. Like 8 inches ain't big enough for me. I'm like, damn, 8 inches ain't big enough for you, boo? They're like, no, I need 10. I'm like, boo, your poom poom that big that only 10 to satisfy you? Now I can understand you lust in 10. Just like men lust. I can understand that's your lust. But you sit here, you refuse anything under 10? Boo, we need some Brazilian inches, bro. We need some motherfuckers to make some Brazilian inches out here to satisfy the women that just, like, goddamn, nigga, everybody don't got 10 inches around this motherfucker. I'm packing, but goddamn, 10 inches? Jesus, baby, every man don't got that. Some of these girls just, Jesus Christ. See, even Sunshine, like, I'm a white woman, and I don't mess with little. No. It's Pound Town or nothing. You don't care how much money you got. Like, you're taking me to Pound Town. You're not taking me nowhere. There's a woman talking like, well, he's above average. I mean, she was dogging that nigga because he was above average. I said, damn. I said, damn. He's above average. Like, so what? No, that's little to me. I said, damn. I mean, we was talking to these girls. She was like, she need 10 inches. I said, oh, man, I need a Brazilian inch job around this motherfucker. Like, shit, you need 10. I need to go to Brazil. Like, shit. Like, God damn. I ain't say your man good. I'm just asking you. Have you heard around town that they need to come up with men some Brazilian inches? Like, shit. Just imagine how these girls got big titties and big booties and shit. And you know, some of these girls, their booties, they just got, bitch, why did you get an ass that big? Bitch, that shit don't even fit your body. Bitch, outside that jeans, them fucking titties and asses look deformed on you. Can you imagine what niggas would do if they had a Brazilian dick job around this motherfucker? Motherfuckers be walking around this bitch with 18 inches, my nigga. Soft. I swear to God, motherfucker, white men would take advantage of that shit. See, niggas might get an inch or two. Okay, maybe I need an inch. Man, white men be walking around this motherfucker with, man, motherfuckers be crazy around this bitch, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I can just imagine that shit. Do you know what the Asian man would do? Motherfucker. Bro, I think if they ever came up with a Brazilian dick job around this motherfucker, I think that'd be by your nationality. Like if you black, here, we'll do it for $50. Yeah, but if you white, I'm like, well, that shit costs like $10,000. If you Asian, they're like, man, that shit costs $1 million. They would be a gold mine over there in Asia, bro. Like a gold mine around that motherfucker. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, goddamn. Black guys and some Jamaicans, we would be the least motherfuckers going over there. Like a what? A Brazilian fucking incher. We don't need that shit. That'd be a funny ass job, I think. I swear to God, man. There's some cocky ass American women around here. I swear to God, there's some cocky women around here. Like, nigga, some girls be like, okay, your shit reach your belly button. Like, bitch, what you mean? Your poom poom that big? If my shit wasn't that big, bitch, you wouldn't fuck with me. You fucking big poom poom having ass poom poom. Hey, you big pussy having ass pussy. Damn it. Your pussy everywhere, my nigga. Get tired of that shit. Woman poom poom everywhere around this motherfucker. I blame that on the grandmas and shit. Grandmas ain't teach their daughters and shit about that red bag. Like, look, all of our grandmas and aunties and all them older women used to get the shit fucked out of them. Nigga, all of them had like 22 kids, my nigga. Like 22, 17, 12, 9. They was getting the shit fucked out of them. But they understood that red bag, my nigga. They understood that they didn't even hide it. Like, look, this red bag is a permanent part of the bathtub, my nigga. They knew what to do with that red bag. White girls poom poom around here, this motherfucker just hanging everywhere, just hanging everywhere. Walls of Jericho, nigga. There's some girls poom poom out here, walls of Jericho. If you ain't Jamaican or a 7'3" nigga with a size 15, just don't even think about this poom poom. Just got the walls of Jericho. Nah, man, that is nobody's fault except for our grandma's fault for not teaching them about the red bag. These dumbass bitches don't got the red bag. Wake up and these bitches can hide a fucking 2-liter up in they shit. These days, kids don't even get pushed about the poom poom. That motherfucker just slide about the poom poom. Like, poom poom so big, babies just slide about that motherfucker. Like damn. Like, what the fuck? You big poom poom having, man, I wish a girl would ever call me a small dick nigga. I'd be like, nah, I don't got no small dick. You just got a big ass pussy. I wish I would. I wish a girl would say I had a small dick. Like, nah, bitch, your pussy big. Your pussy everywhere, my nigga. Shit. Shut the fuck up. big poom poom having motherfuckers. Yeah, see, grandmas didn't even care back in the day. They didn't care if you were small or big, because they knew how to tighten up their poom poom. They threw some water and vinegar up in that red bag. Man, they should have motherfucker zap right back to where it's supposed to be, my nigga. Like zoop, nigga, shit. You motherfucking woman right now, just you slide up in that shit. You get them hot and horny and wet. You just slide up in like, damn, baby. I'm like, baby, I'm above average, baby. I got a penis to my motherfucking belly button. I'm sliding in your shit. Baby, you need that red bag. Baby, you need that red bag. Jesus. I swear, kill switch. These bitches too confident, man. Like, no, it ain't that the man's dick is too small. Bitch, it's that you got a big ass pussy and don't know how to tighten that motherfucker up. Shit. Bitches around here joking around me like, ooh, your penis go to your belly button. Like, bitch, what imagine if my dick ain't go to my belly button? You telling me you wouldn't give me no pussy? Bitch, is you crazy? Like, you know, that ain't dick. That's just cause you got a big ass pussy. That's why, man, the motherfuckers be getting mad at me for that shit. Like, nah. Sometimes you gotta put these girls in check, my nigga. Tell they ass to get them a red bag and quitting expecting everybody to have a size 23 shot. Big poom poom having ass. You can't tell me, kill switch, you ain't been hearing girls say that shit. Bitch, you don't even deserve a big dick nigga, you fucking hoe. You too much of a rat to deserve a big dick nigga, bitch. Shit. See, I think back in the day when women was in control, there was like 20 women in each city. And they go searching for the big dick niggas and they take control of them niggas. Like, this ain't for everybody. These big dick niggas here. We're gonna put these niggas in the corner. And that's where the Daughters of Revolution came around. Like, ooh, they found where all the big dick niggas is at. Now, you know, the Daughters of Revolution went following the big dick niggas. Like, ooh, ooh. But they couldn't compete back in the day with the black poom poom and the aboriginal poom poom. We had the red bags over there. So the Daughters of Revolution that was following the black girls, they said, oh, we're gonna outdo these black girls. Watch. We're gonna start spitting on the fucking goddamn it baseball bats. We're gonna start spitting on them motherfuckers. We're just gonna suck them things for a hobby. We're gonna suck the soul out of them motherfuckers. That's where you got motherfucking how you take over a nation. You just start sucking everybody's dick, nigga. You don't even give them no pussy. Just, here, I'm gonna suck your dick. I'm gonna put on dick sucking lipstick, be around you just with my big old lips, just like, look, you want dick suck? I'm just saying, that's the easy way to take over a nation. Suck the dick, nigga. Shit. Okay, shit. I'm telling you, that's how we lost black eyes. I swear to God, we started letting these white girls suck on our dicks and shit, my nigga. Our nation folded. Like, I swear to God, around this motherfucker. Like, Jesus. You bitches got to fucking suck your soul head, my nigga. Like, like, how did this happen? Shit, have you heard the story of Othello around this motherfucker? Have you ever heard of the Daughters of Revolution around this motherfucker? Have you ever heard of the Napoleons around here? The goddamn it Anunnaki around here? All that is any motherfucking big dick prominent man in America, white or black. They gonna send their European daughters over there from 16, and if they go to your school, they're just gonna suck your dick every day. When they invite you to parties, they ain't gonna let your little black girls come around. They're not gonna let your little hillbillies come around. They're just gonna have them surrounded by some of the most prettiest dick suckers ever. Now that's how you take over a nation. Here, come to one of our parties, buddy. Here, come over here. Shit. Trust me, by the time you leave here, trust me, we're gonna have your soul, your semen. If you ain't strong enough, this bitch gonna do something real evil to you. I'm telling you, that's how they do it, shit. And they even got a fucking prominent organization called the Daughters of Revolution. That's how you beat the nigga. Yeah.
Like that bullshit, man. Everybody talking about we lost on some weird shit. No, we lost by getting our dicks up and signing some wrong ass contracts. We probably got our ass whooped on the way on some slimy shit. Then are the major two ways that we lost our fucking everything. Letting them motherfucking white women suck on our dick, nigga. Not even the white women, the European women suck on our dicks and signing these contracts. He said, look, we're going to suck your dick so good. You're going to get me pregnant. I'm going to take over your whole family. And trust me, your family don't know nothing about this motherfucking will and testament. Your family don't know nothing about a trust. And they don't know nothing about heirship. That's what you call the 1% around here. That was the 1% all the way up to like 1990. Only 1% knew that shit here. Sick one of them European daughters on him. By the time we get done with him, we're going to have his whole lineage around here. We're going to have his motherfucking mulatto ass son around here. Fucking with his mom. That's why I can tell you shit. Shit. Yeah. That's the story of Romeo and Juliet. Nobody understands the story of Romeo and Juliet. That is not a romance story. That's a story about heir shit. Fuck, ain't nobody supposed to be going around here and no fucking hard-headed ass daughter, sucking on hard-headed ass son's dick, telling like, look, leave your mommy's house and daddy's house. I'm gonna leave with you, and we're gonna start our own family. Nah, that's some hard-headed ass daughter willing that son up out his family. We're about to get you, young boy. Romeo and Juliet. All this shit about East State. I swear to God, my nigga. And I ain't trying to say all white women is like that. I promise you I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to say the European woman is like that. Nigga, they have military installations in America in every city called the Daughters of Revolution. And if you're not an athlete, if you wasn't an athlete in high school, if you wasn't in the performing arts of in high school, you don't know nothing about it because you never got invited to a party out there outside of your neighborhood where there was nothing but white dick suckers out there. And you never understood why you just could get your dick sucked all day, every day. You never understood it. You thought you was better than people like, damn, I got these badass white bitches sucking on my dick. They won't give me no pussy. They just will suck on my dick. And these don't be the ugliest bitches, especially back then. These were some pretty bad little European whores. But as soon as you don't play football no more, you ain't a part of the performing arts, they just will stop sucking your dick. As soon as you're not invited to the parties, they'll just stop sucking on your dick. Hey, you're not invited in the dick sucking game, buddy. They're just going about their life and they start sucking somebody else's dick. I don't think I'm lying around here. And now that's how you lose a nation, my nigga. That's like a day. Throw a whole bunch of alcohol in there, kick out the weed in there, because when you're smoking a blunt, you think about it a little bit. Like, you smoke a blunt with your boo-boo, you smoke a blunt with your homies, you build up a conversation. You drink some motherfucking demon, you drink some liquor around some motherfuckers. Nah, you gonna straight throw your dick in her mouth, money. He said, oh yeah, let's get this liquor around these motherfuckers, money. Get these motherfuckers away from cannabis. They think too much when they smoking some weed. Hell no. I'm having some fun, but I'm keeping it real. When that poom poom dried up might be worse than when it's big. Ain't nothing worse than some dried poom poom. That shit is over with, bro. That shit is over with. Like, boo, how you get so dry? Like, damn. That shit is over with. Only niggas know how to beat that shit is a nasty nigga. And I'm not sure if I know how to beat it or not. You got to be a nasty nigga to get that shit back right. But I don't got no much more to say except for watch out for the Daughters of Revolution. And thank y'all for showing up. Sunshine, thank you for showing up. Kill Switch, thank you for showing up. Black Ice, thank you for showing up. Add Power, thank you for showing up. Poison P, thank you for showing up. Copper Draco, thank you for showing up. Junebug, thank you for showing up. Solar God, thank you for showing up. And y'all have a good one. Peace.